Hello and welcome to a new week of 72 name class, and this week the corresponded combination to this week calendar year is ה.י.י. And ה.י.י, known to be, again, in the regular definition of the book, is prophecy and parallel universe. But when we look at this, and the reason I keep saying, okay, this is the translation in the book, but because every 72 name, there's no like a definite description to it or definition to each combination. It's different from one person to another. So the reason I'm sharing this, because people have been contacted me, yeah, but if my name is Resh Aleph Hey that I've mentioned last week, or my name is Aleph Kaf Aleph from the personal 72 name, correspond to the date of birth, right? So it really doesn't, what does it mean about me? So when someone is ה.י.י and we're talking about prophecy and parallel universe, most often, most people will think that there are have the ability to see and to have psychic abilities, and what does it mean about me? Some yes, but some no. It doesn't really refer to that. So the reason I'm saying this, it's like when you do your personal reading, and you're welcome to contact me for your personal 72 name reading, we will see how it's every 72 name combination correspond with you. And now I'm sharing the information about how for example, ה.י.י correspond to the energy that coming to us this week that we can tap into, and that it can support us in the process that we're going through in our life. Okay, so ה.י.י, if we'll refer to this, is really, we can see few angles of it. One is the ability to really open up the power of our intuition. I spoke about it last week, about connecting and ability to get some messages from the Creator, and I hope that you have, and I want to hear more stories from you. But how we can really open our level of intuition, and I'm going to guide you with a lovely meditation and lesson that I'm inspired by Karen Berg. But it's also to speak about parallel universe. And when we talk about parallel universe, first of all is to understand that we have chose one movie to our soul journey in this lifetime. But there are many stories to this soul. There are many possibilities. And we're going to define it right now in two categories. One, the parallel universe to what we live in right now, can be in a consciousness aspect, the consciousness of the tree of life versus the consciousness of tree of knowledge, good or bad. Which means in every given moment, we have the free will, the freedom to choose how we see things, how we behave to every situation, how we perceive things. And if we don't like the reality that we see, and we are not satisfied with the life that we have the power to completely transform it and to bring about a better result. So this is basically this week is about, is to take ownership back on our life, taking the responsibility on our life back by using ה.י.י and with the understanding that there's a parallel universe. There is a much better outcome to where I'm standing right now, to any situation I'm facing right now, much better outcome. So in this week, with ה.י.י and the ability to really open up more the power of our intuition, is we have the option to really listen to the wisdom that rises up from your soul, from your being. Listen to it, even like other people or your surrounding don't agree with what comes up. Trust your instincts. It's really about trusting your instincts by being yourself. by being yourself, whatever the situation, and they respond from the authentic place inside. Be honest, really true. This week is really be honest with yourself. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Walk your truth. This is all about this week. Listen to your inner guidance and follow it. Your radiant energy of the truth, which means you radiate that energy of truth to others, so that others can also find their own truth. And this is basically what is this about this week? Because if you are facing any decision and your mind say things and your heart says another, follow your heart. This is one of the things. Follow your heart and you'll be on the right path. Remember that you on your path, and you need to follow your light, the light. When a child is born and begins a new life on this earth, it is really an opportunity for the soul to start a new journey. And the soul has been given another chance to fulfill its purpose, as we all know, and its potential. However, this opportunity does not only occur when we are physically born, but also each morning, every given second of our life. We rise up, we wake up from our sleep, we rise up from a decision we made, we awaken, right? And this is an opportunity to begin again and fulfill our purpose and our potential. It is a gift, and if we are lucky to receive and really and renew this energy and of appreciation for life itself. So this is a very powerful week with ה.י.י, in which the universe sends us energy to each one of us, ushering us into a new way of life, a new way of thinking and of being. Karen used to say on this week is that this week can be a new dawn for each one of us. So, there's a story again of the Israelite. When we look at the biblical story, we always drawing lessons from those. And with the help of the Creator, the Israelite finally released themselves from any form of bondage when were they in Egypt. And the Creator sends their really lots of miracles on their way. And ה.י.י is the ability or the gift that we are given is the power to finally face whatever fears might be holding us back. Because any form of fear, any form of blockage that we have, doesn't really allow us to open up the chakra of intuition. We are not able to see the parallel universe if we really want. We are not able to see what's there behind this hardship that we may face. Or again, it's this month that we may feel really, Pisces is known to be a month of a lot of emotional shifting. We are a bit more emotional, therefore there is an effect of our the way we think. There might be more doubts that we face. But the idea of connect to a birth of a new day, it's really connecting to the concept that we are able to really create our reality in a different version. So how many of us really have thought of a great idea to see it later manifested through someone else, right? So we might think that, hey, I had thought of that, but and I should have made it happen. And if we are not willing to walk through our own doors, we may not see our ideas even being born. So we must come and see what that hold us back this week, so we do not miss the chance at the life that we are meant to live. And most of the time, if it's fear that holds us back, this week we are given the courage to face the fears with the ה.י.י, and to conquer them and to born again. If you can find time this week where you can meditate in the earliest of morning light, connect to the birth of a new day and make it your own, visualize in your meditation together with the letters of ה.י.י. Visualize in your meditation a beautiful door. And as you begin to walk towards the door, be open to feeling any hesitation you may have. Do not feel afraid of what you may find behind it. Do you fear what and who you may leave behind? Feel the light with each step you take. Know the light is with you, within you, and ask the light to remove your fears. With every step closer, know that what lies behind this golden door is your calling and your purpose. Behind the door is your trust of joys. Know that what waits for you is a new life of happiness, blessings, all of your dream manifested. Finally, at the end of your meditations, walk through that door. Walk into the excitement of a new world and a new life filled with endless blessings and opportunities. Be born again. This week, with the power of ה.י.י, give it all you've got. Seriously. Live each day to the fullest. This is the message that I'm getting for you, for ה.י.י, for all of us, for this week. Because the idea is like, we do not want to act out of a place that I'm pleasing someone else. This is where we're really missing out. We're really missing out. Another lesson that corresponds with ה.י.י when we talk about prophecy or when we talk about intuition, something that Karen has mentioned, and I want to relate to another lesson by Karen about really open up yourself to the power of your intuition. As Karen mentioned, for that is like really allowing yourself to open your listening to the other person, listening to your inner voice. It's very different than what is really known to us. And I just want to clarify this. You know, our society, ourselves, like we have the tendency to focus on external communication, like speaking or writing, and less of like internal attribute of true listening to someone else. And intuition, as Karen mentioned, is that it's really rise up or flourish or growing our intuition as we accepting with love our internal nature, and when we overcome any fears that we've mentioned, any worries that we have, what we worry about what will take place in an hour or tomorrow. Our intuition grows when we learn to take ourselves out of the situation and see things from the other person's perspective, not from us. And in the same time, when we feel really compassion towards another person. So when we in a space of intuition, we are acting from the third eye chakra, as we know, and within the center of this energy that exists, we can really redirect energy to all of our body part, I mean. And we are allowing ourselves to act from internal place, from balance, not because of an external powers or what other people think about us, of what is being expected of us. As long as we will come from that balanced place, from that internal place, we will be able to be more of an intuitive people. And behavior coming from an intuitive consciousness or awareness, it means that we are surrounding to the acknowledgement of us, that we are piece of really this energy that came to this world in this physical body. And you know, the light that we are here to share with one another, it's not just ours. It's an energy that connects all of us to one soul. And this is the energy that really brings life with everything that exists in this universe. So as long as we are really connecting to this and working on ourselves to find what is our true identity and bringing this compassion between us to other people, we'll be able to know what to say in the right moment, and the words that will be the right words to say in that moment, and to really feel someone else's pain. So together with the ה.י.י and what I've shared with you up till now and the meditation, it's really to take this tool this week to connect to your true self, and understand that in every given moment you are able, or we all are able, to create a new reality to ourselves. Thank you for joining me again this week, and looking forward to seeing you in next time with another combination of 72 names. Don't forget to scan the 72 names, all of them, every day, and focus this week on ה.י.י. Thank you for joining me.